Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome to a wonderful new walkthrough of how to get all of the scabs in the brand new just released game called Grounded. Now in this playthrough you guys are going to see me run around and get 21 different scabs. This is all of them that I know about so far, and I don't think that there are any more. If there are, please know that this is recorded as of 4 days after the game was released. So if any more are found, or if you know any more, please let me know down in the description. But we're going to run off to the first one right over here, which is going to be in the Mite Cave. So we're going to run over here and we're going to grab this one first. You guys are going to see me run through fast forward every time I'm running over to these caves. I'm just going to equip a torch here and run on down here, and you guys will see you have to break through a couple quartzite rocks real quick. And once you're through these quartzite rocks, it should be sitting right in front of you. Now, I've seen a couple other people do some of playthroughs where they're showing these, and they don't really ever talk during them. They just expect you to kind of figure it out. So if you just walk past a little bit more here, there that one is right now. And we'll get right back over to the strange machine, show you guys what this one looks like here. Miterider. It's not too bad, but it's okay. All right, we're back to the strange machine again. This time we are going to go to the abandoned anthill. Now, the abandoned anthill is pretty cool because it has a couple other small things in it, which I will cover in another video, but I still want to say that it's still pretty cool, some of the stuff that's in there. Please guys, make sure that you subscribe, that way I can tell you guys where other cool things are and more neat things that you can unlock in this game. So as we're running through these tunnels, guys, what you're going to do is you're just going to follow this path that I followed here. It's pretty simple. You're going to run past here and you'll see a nice light. There's normally some warrior ants in here. You're going to want to avoid those, and as long as you avoid those, or you can kill them, either one, you can run past over here and you should be able to pick up the other next scab right here, which is actually the bugged scab. And if it actually is bugged in the game, if you go there, it's the same as SCAB LCD. You'll see me be a little confused here when I recorded it because I forgot that this one's actually broken. So yeah, see, SCAB LCD, it's exactly the same, but it is in the abandoned anthill. Okay, back at the strange machine. Now we are going to go over to the actual ant cave. That's called the West Ant Cave. Okay, back in there. Now, caution, there are quite a few ants there. Okay, I'm just giving you guys a little circle of where I'm going to run to for you guys to see where I'm going. If you look at that field station and that other marker right there, you can just pretty much go in a diagonal path like you would make a triangle and just run there. So here we're going to dip on over there really quick and we should get there. There we go. All right. So there we are, right in the abandoned ant cave. Like I said, it's just a short shot. All right, we're going to go down into the cave now. Pull up my torch and go on down in here. Speed up a little bit so we can run through. Now, pretty much this one, you just stay to the right, run through all these fuzzies, right? And just keep on going. And there it is right there. So you just picked that one up. You got the Neomauve, I think is what it's called. Now, I'm not really a big fan of this one, so I didn't show it off, but I will be showing them all off at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Now, we are going over to the top of a rock. You can either run up through the fence or off of a rake, which I was pointing at right there, or you can run up off the side of the rock, whatever one you prefer. I'm going to take the side of the rock exit. So you'll see me run over here, and I'm going to look. Yep, see all the way over there? That's the rake. You want to go up that if you want to, but also there's normally bombardier beetles over here as well. Yep, so you can run up right on that side of the rake over there. But there it is. That's the location in accordance to the mystery machine. Pick this one up. This one is the Flying V. It looks pretty cool. I like to make a little bit of a jump here. Woo! Show off the Flying V. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Okay, Flying V looks like this one. Now, just remember, I may skip one or two in here, but at the end of the video, you will see all of them. Let's transition back over. All right, now we are going to go check out the one that is at the top of the lantern by the oak tree. Okay, the oak tree is right up in this area. I'm circling right there. There's by the abandoned anthill. Just pretty much walk towards the right of the oak tree after you're at the abandoned anthill, and you'll get there. So I'm going to dip on over there. Now with this one, you will need a foundation or a scaffolding of some sort, and you also will need a trampoline in order to get to this one. So I'm just going to run up here. You'll see me quick build the... I'm in creative mode, by the way, which is why you're able to see me do this. You need 2 foundations and a trampoline. You put that there. Bada bing, boing, boing, jump up here, and boom. There's the scab. This is the acrobatic scab. Okay, this one's pretty cool. This one looks okay, but we'll show you guys this one right now. Perfect. Just go right there. Acrobatics. This one's a little too dark for me, but it's still pretty neat if you're into it. Back at the mystery machine, now we are going to go to the juice box near the mystery machine. Now, you can climb to the top of this one. As you'll see in just about a second here, I'm going to point out that you could technically climb the grass to get there, but there's not really a reason to do that. So you see right over here, you're going to see me look. We want to climb up this side. You can get to the top of this juice box right here. You could use these grass to get up there, but instead I prefer to do this. Alabing, alabam, and it's magic. Ready, set. I'm going to run over here apparently. Boom, go. And there it is. You put in some leaf ceilings, slanted ceilings, and you could just jump up them just like this. Woo! 1, 2, up, jumping challenge, and there you go. Run right over here, and there is your scab right there for you to grab. So don't jump off the end of the juice box before you grab your Puncho scab, which should be like a bright pink. It's not too bad. You get a pretty good view from up here as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go back to the mystery machine. And now we are going to go look at the tunnel under Girth's head. Okay, so there's actually a thing called Girth's head right there, yoke Girth's head. Okay, you go there, and there's actually a tunnel under it, okay? Not a lot of people know about this one. This one's a little bit more hidden. You got to kind of just dip on over there to go to it. So there's me running on over here. And this one, I'm going to run around the back of it a little bit, show you that, hey, if you got to the water, you've gone too far. Here's the Girth's head. Gonna look cool. It's quite girthy. All right, and then you just take a little bit of a left right here, and it's a very short tunnel to the scab right there. Okay, this is the Girthscape scab. This one looks all right. It's not my favorite either. Really, I like the Gunmetal one the most, and like the 3.0 one. But this one's pretty cool. It's kind of red. The Puncho one is still it's pink and bright. Okay, back at the mystery machine. This time we are going to run over to the tunnel under Rash. By the way, there's a little bit of a hint that I'll give you guys when we get over there. Rash is right over here. I set myself a backpack right there. That way I know that I can grab some torches from it because it's a little dark in this tunnel as well. Weirdly in this game, a fire torch does light underwater. It's weird, but we're going to go with it. So this is Rash right here. I grabbed the backpack and I'm going to just go jump straight into the water. That's Rash. He's like a frog thing from another video game. But you're just going to go in right here, swim a little bit, and there's a hole right here. Now, you go in this hole and the scab is right here, right in the entrance. Okay, you'll see it beeping right there. Now, what I will tell you guys is down this hole a little bit further, another secret is there's actually the 4-leaf clover down that hole if you go down there, and there's some science. So if you guys want that, that's a way to get to it. I'm going to go out of here before I look at this scab because I do not want to drown, even though I'm in creative and I won't drown anyway. So let's get out of here, boop, and let's get on back. All right, so now that we got the one that was in there, now we're going to run over to the one by the paint can. Now, this one is very strange as well. I don't think the developers meant for it to be where it is, but it's in a strange place. So the paint can is directly south from where you are. So you're just going to start running that direction. And as soon as you get to the paint can, you'll know you're there because it's a big old paint can with red paint. So let's just start running on over there, get stuck in some clovers like you always do in this game, and just keep going because the clipping in this game is incredible. Run around this big old rock by falling into a tunnel. And then right there, here's our big old paint can. All right. So as you see, you would think that it'd probably be on the ground in the paint somewhere. You see me looking around for it right now thinking, yeah, it would probably be right here. Maybe on top of that. You look up a little bit like, this is where it's beeping, right? I'm pretty sure this is where it's supposed to be. All right. Nope, not over there. Let me just walk up forward a little bit more and then just look up. It's the weirdest thing. Walk over here and just look up and boom. There it is. Okay, this is another punch out to try to knock it down, but this is the Lasercorp scab, and it looks pretty neat. It looks pretty neat. Scroll down here and we'll look at it. The Chubbs Series scab, we'll look at that one in a minute too. All right, here we are. We're back over here. The Chubbs Series scab is the one that came from the Girth, from the Rash tunnel. Okay. Now we are going to go over to the mushrooms underneath the porch. Okay, now this is a very good place also to find food in the game, but caution, there are going to be a couple bugs on the way over there. And when I say bugs, I mean you could run into orb weavers, or you can run into wolf spiders, and you even have a chance to run into a couple bombardier beetles. Now, bombardier beetles, they're a little deadly, but if you just run past them and you just keep moving, normally you can miss them. Okay, so you want to just kind of follow this way that I did. I ran more towards the berry bush before I took my turn to go that way, just to make sure that I'm missing most of the deadly stuff that's in the grass right there. The only thing that's really bad right there is some larvae. But here's the mushroom area. You guys can see all the mushrooms on the ground, great for food, and the SCAB is right there. Okay, you pick up this one. This is the SCAB 1.02. Apparently this would be like the first ever upgraded SCAB that you have. So look, you're from the mystery machine, you go straight that way, just as I said, and it's underneath that porch, and you get yourself another SCAB. And we are going to run up this way a little bit more. We're going to show you guys what it looks like here. It doesn't look the best, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, it's green and yellow. If you like the green bean packers, that one's all for you. Okay, back at the mystery machine. Now we are going to run over the root near the oak tree. Okay, so that's the oak tree right there. We're going to go slightly north of it, right up in that area, somewhere over there. Okay, so there's the mystery machine. You pretty much just want to run northeastish, I guess it would be, according to this map. So just go on and start running that way. You're going to see me take off here, and 3, 2, 1, run, little dude. All right, there I go. And watch out for all the other things over here. Normally it's just ants that are over here until you get close to the tree itself. Once you're near the tree, you're going to have orb weavers and wolf spiders, so be careful. Stay on the outside, never go underneath the tree, and just run alongside the water over here. As long as you're alongside the water, for now, as I said, 4th day since the game released that I'm recording this, there isn't anything bad over here. After some very poor editing, you're going to see me run up over here, and I'm going to jump over these clovers, because this is my favorite way to get over here without having to go in the water, even though you have to get in the water because it's on that little root right there. Okay, this one a lot of people miss because they don't tend to go into the water that often because they're afraid of what's in there, even though there is nothing, but there will be more stuff released, which I will talk about in another video. After a quick jumping fail here, I'm going to get up on top of here, and we are going to grab our SCAB. There it is right there. This is the Panfish SCAB. This one, it's pretty good, actually. I don't mind this one. It's more of a reddish orangish one that's got a little bit of pink to it. It's not too bad. Let's get on back to the mystery machine. All right, so now there is another one. So now we are going to be going over to the Rootbeer Can in the water. Okay, it is off to the left of the oak tree, quite a distance. Now, this is caution orb weavers like crazy. Okay, there's tons of orb weavers over here. You want to be very careful when you're trying to go get this one. You're going to see I'm about to run into a spider web, orb weaver right there. Right over here, orb weaver, and then that spider web. So what I'd suggest, you run up over here, run up on this log, jump down on top of that field station, and just start running as fast as you can through these hostas. And it's inside of this can, inside of this clavo can. Okay, I call it the Rootbeer Can because it looks like root beer on the outside. And there is your SCAB right there. Now, this one is the Hot Dog Horror SCAB. Now, this one is a horror. It is very red, and it is very yellow, and it is very bright. All right, it's kind of painful to look at, actually. There you guys go. The Hot Dog Horror SCAB. If that one's your favorite, I'm sorry, not mine. Awesome, let's get on back to the mystery machine. All right, so we're back at the mystery machine. Now we are going to go to underneath the table on the left of the map. Now that sounds crazy, but it's actually a tape, okay? If you guys don't know what a tape is, a VHS tape, a cassette tape, it's actually a black box with a white label on it. Okay, you guys just run over that way. You're going to run in this direction I'm telling you to run, even though it's slightly more south than where I'm actually pointing. So we're going to get our super speedy run on, right, set, and go. All right, so while we're running over this one, what I'll say, guys, is there's going to be a lot of soldier ants on the way out to this one. And then once you get past the anthill, that's when you're going to start. There's the anthill right there. You're going to start running into orb weavers out here. Okay, and even in there underneath that little hot dog wrapper, there's going to be a wolf spider. When you're running up over here, once you get through all these blades of grass, there is a chance you'll run into stink bugs over here as well, but that's kind of far-fetched. In that little crevice that was off to the right there, that is where a wolf spider sleeps all the time, so avoid that if possible. Run up on these rocks to help you get away from any other bugs that may be chasing you. And as you run up over here, you're going to run through this area. You're going to take a right now. Take a right, and there is the cassette tape, okay? It's cassette tape. You guys will see where you are, and the SCAB is right underneath it right there. Go ahead and grab that one. See what I mean by it? It was a little bit further south than what I said, but it's right there. All right, this SCAB is better than the Hot Dog Horror SCAB. It's kind of hurting my eyes to look at that one. This is the sad SCAB, okay? Now, this one could be updated from the Hot Dog one for sure. It's a little dark. Okay, if you guys like really dark and purple stuff like my good friend Pandy, that is the scab for you. Okay, back at the mystery machine already, looking at the map. Now we are going to be going to it's like, it's hard to explain this one. It's in between a bunch of rocks. Okay, I'm pointing right there, but it's actually a little bit further to the south than that. It's in between some rocks, and it's kind of hard to find, and it's actually hanging up on a stick. Now, most of the scabs are just sitting on the ground. This is the first one that I found that was actually like hung on a stick for you to find. Okay, so you're gonna run on through here like you're gonna go to the tape. If you were going to the tape, I would suggest just stopping by and getting this one as well. Caution for the spiders that are gonna be over here and the ants as well. I will be putting out a video on how to deal with each one of the different kinds of bugs in this game, on how to fight them and what best techniques, armor, and weapons to use against them, and what's the base stats you're going to need in order to take them on. If you guys want to see that, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications to all to make sure you don't miss it. But right in here, you'll see me slow down a little bit here, and there is the stick with the scab on it. This one's very hard to find, but once you pick it up, you got SCAB 3.9. This is the most updated scab that I know of in the game. It's the latest version of it, but that doesn't mean it's any better than any of the other ones. If I'm just going off of, 3.9 version release. I'm not really going to show off this one because it's kind of dumb looking. So what we're going to do is now we are going to run over to the drain near that picnic table as well. The picnic table is that large box off to the left there. If you run up there, you're just going to pretty much go and run that direction. So run the same way as you were going to the tape, or if you're going to go to the rocks, okay, you're just going to start running that way. 3, 2, 1, book it now. Go there. Okay, good job, me. All right, so I'm running as fast as I can over here because I want to go and get this one in the drain. Now, the cool thing about the drain as well is that there is science in there, so you guys keep an eye out for science as well, because there's a lot of cool things in this game that you can unlock, like upgraded buildings, upgraded healing items, upgraded water pouches and stuff like that to keep more water for you so you can drink more, because you lose water a lot. Now, here I am swimming underneath and coming up out of the water for you guys, and you just run right up over here, and here it is next to a little bone pile. Now, you guys don't see the science on my screen because, like I said, I am playing in creative. It's right here, a little bit further north. Okay, we're still doing the sad stab. Now we have the sewage one, which is a little bit darker green, which I kind of like, but it kind of reminds me of vomit at the same time, so, or like a pea color. But let's run on back to the mystery machine now. And now, guys, we are going to go and check out the Larva Tunnel. Now, the Larva Tunnel is exactly as it says. It has a bunch of larvae in it and some spiders on the way. You will need a tier 2 hammer to go in the way that I go. Okay, so let's get on booking, go. And we are going to run over there. Now, it's pretty quick to run there, but like I said, you need to get through 2 acorns, which you guys are going to see in a second. You're going to need a tier 2 hammer. Okay, if you guys take a wrong turn like I did, just make sure you turn back, and there they are. All right, there's my tier 2 hammer that I just happened to have in my inventory, and you just run on down here. There's some science machines. You come inside of here, make sure you pick up that stuff, including that personal log, and you just walk on out here. Now, this one you are going to have to go underwater. Make sure you have a torch because it's going to be hard to see. As you guys are going to see when I come in here, I didn't exactly remember where this one was when I first came in. I swam around for a minute looking at all the cool stuff. It's cool to see all the computer equipment, but strange that it's all lit up, even though it's underwater. Somebody forgot their office chair up in the middle of the water, too. But you guys can see the scab right there next to that computer monitor. I'm just kind of taking a peek at stuff, seeing if I could do anything with that computer, which was a no. And then you just grab the scab right there, which this is the gunmetal one. Now, my good friend Colt, or Ram Era Gaming, as you guys may know him by, he loves this scab color, and he uses it all the time. I'm going to get out of this water so I don't drown, and I'm going to equip the gunmetal one for you guys, so you guys can see that one. It's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It's not my 100% favorite, but the dark orange plus the gray just looks really, really good. Let's get on back to the mystery machine, shall we? All right, so here we are back now, and now that we've gotten that one, now we're gonna go to the top of the laser. Now, this is quite a jumping puzzle. You guys are gonna see me jump and fail a couple times on here because you want to look over and you see that laser right there. That's the one you want to go to. Okay, it's that laser kind of by the oak tree in that direction. That one right there. All right, so get to running. Sorry about the little bit of lag there, but we're going to start running on over. Go. And go. Maybe? No, I'm going to walk gingerly over there. Okay, I guess I'm going to walk slow. Never mind. I'm going to run quickly. All right, so here I am trying to scale up the plant. And like I said, this is quite the jumping puzzle because you're probably going to fall off once or twice. There I was confused and fell off. All right, climb back up time. All right, so you're going to run up here, running through all of these leaves, okay? Now, this is, if you don't have a dandelion, bring a dandelion. That's what I'm going to say. Because if you fall, you will die. I'm in creative, so if I fall down, I won't die. Don't try to jump from that leaf. Okay, you can see me jumping right there. You need to get over further. Get up there and then just fall onto the lever. Jump up here. And we'll slow down time now. All right, just walk over here. It's on one of the nuts. So you just jump over that real quick. Nope, not right there, which leaves us to the third one, which is right there. And there is your SCAB. Okay, this is the Greystone SCAB. I made a cool joke about the Hobbit when I was streaming this. If you guys haven't seen that stream already, it is on the channel. Please like and subscribe and you guys will see that. All right, back at the mystery machine, guys. Now that we are done with that, we're going to go start exploring the blueberry layer. Okay, there are 4 in that area, and the first one we're going to start with is the top of the outlet. So we're going to run from the mystery machine as I like to call it, to this area right here. Okay, this is the easiest one in the blueberry area to get, but caution, lots and lots of ore weavers once again. Okay, you're gonna need some good gear to fight off those ore weavers, and I will explain all the tactics to fighting them and also some tips on how to take them down in another video. So guys, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notifications bell to all to make sure you see it. I sound like a broken record and I'm sorry. Let's get moving. Running over here, you guys, this is the general way to get over to the blueberry bush every time. Kind of my safest ways to run along the water in case anything's chasing you, because nothing at the moment will chase you into the water. All right, here we are in the blueberry bush, but we're not going to go to the blueberry bush. We're going to run past this big old apple. Caution, lots of larvae over here as well when you come over here, but larvae are easily dispatched as long as you don't get more than one. You hop on this red power cable and you climb up to the top. Give it a little hop, give it a little bunny hop, and run all the way up to the top. And there it is, hiding right there. All right, this is the Cyberstrike one. And it's not too shabby, actually. I think that I still prefer the gunmetal one, but I kind of like that dark and light contrast with this one. All right, let's get back to the mystery machine by jumping off of this giant box. Ready? Let's go. All right, here we are back at the mystery machine. Now we are going to go over to the Frisbee that has the brood mother on top of it. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to go over to the bird bath first. The bird bath seems like a better idea. So let's go over to the bird bath first. That is a hint on the next one that's coming, by the way, is that there is a brood mother in the game. The brood mother, as I know, is the only named mob in the game. Okay, it's a boss mob. It's just a wolf spider that's a little bit stronger. Okay, but we're going to run on over there. And you guys are going to notice that I'm going to stop and I'm going to show you guys the place where you're going to get up into the berry bush. Okay, I'm going to do this a couple times to make sure you guys got this engraved down because it's easy to forget. Okay, so you run right in here. You guys see that stick that's in front of you? Okay, in that area, you guys want to climb up on this stick. Okay, all right, now that you're here, you're going to start running through the branches. Now, I would say you could slow this down and watch me jump through each part to find out which is the correct direction to go. But my best thing would be is just explore. That's one of the best things about this game is exploring. But if you guys are just looking for quick tips on where each one is, I will be showing you guys all of them that I know of right now. Keep on running down this way. You're going to hop up on this branch, okay? And you're going to hop over here. Climb this leaf that's in front of you. And you're going to jump up into this Tupperware bird bath. Okay, there's a blueberry in there if you want to go get that. There's a couple more blueberries. And you jump on this stick right here. Boop. And there's the SCAB you guys can see right there. Pick that guy up. Yep, and you're looking at the Hedgeberry SCAB. Now this one is a little bit more of a bluish, purplish. It's pretty cool too. If you're looking for that bluish, purplish though, I still would go with the Sad SCAB, but this one's still pretty good nonetheless. There you are. There's the bird bath. That's where you got up. Let's get back to the mystery machine. All right, back here, now we are going to go check out the Frisbee with the brood mother. Okay, so we are going to run that exact direction that we were before, except instead of going the way for the fountain, the bird bath, you are going to take a little bit of a slight different path where you're going to jump on a broken branch that's going to be off to your right slightly. You guys will see once I run on over there. So we're going to keep going. And what I would also suggest when you guys are up in the berry bush, please, please, please bring a dandelion tuft with you, because if you fall, you will die. So bring a dandelion tuft. Make sure you have one, maybe two of them with you if you're just going for scabs. If you're actually exploring and you guys want to see the hedge base, which I will be talking about more in a little bit, then I would also suggest bringing dandelions with you, because one is required in order to get into the hedge base. Okay, running on over here, it's the same path that you were going on in order to get to the bird bath, but we're going to just kind of jump down over here. Hooray, running around, running around. Now, right here's where things change. That's the bird bath. Here's the stick you need to jump on. Okay, you follow this around, jump down. If you don't have your dandelion tuft with you, you will be getting hurt right here. Okay, this Frisbee is where the brood mother is. I'm going to jump over here. This spot is how you cheese the brood mother. Okay, at this spot right here, you can stand on the edge of this stick with a bow and shoot like 30 arrows at the brood mother right there, and she has an orb weaver with her right there as well, and you have to just shoot both of them. You'll be able to kill them both and easily get the scab that normally sits right underneath the brood mother. This is the supreme one for the supreme flying disc that's right there. This one looks okay as well, but you see how far of a distance you have to travel to get some of these scabs. So you hit that area right there to climb up into the bushes, and then you get onto this flying disc, fight the named enemy, and get back to the mystery machine to get our final scab of the night, which is in the observation deck. Okay, I noticed it's starting to get a little late, but I decided to try to run all the way over there. It's all the way over here. Okay, it's like not that far, Sim, but a little bit closer than that. Don't know why you're circling that area. That's out of bounds, but that's just a big old fence. So let's get to running on over there. If I would stop circling the map a little bit more. There you go, buddy. All right, let's run. And that way. Yes, same direction as though you're going to get the last 3 scabs I've talked to you guys about. So just keep on running over here. Now, a lot of people don't know about the observation deck, right? Some people get to the hedge base and they're like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, and then they leave, right? Without doing a little bit more exploring. So what I'm going to show you guys is how you get on over there and get up to the hedge base. In fact, I have been known to do some of the craziest things in this game, including getting into the haze base. Okay, not a lot of people know how to do that, but I have done it. Okay, and the haze base is crazy cool inside of there, and there's some really cool stuff. If you guys want to see that, once again, it will be another video on the channel, so keep your eyes out for that. It is a little bit of a hack though to get there, but I'm going to take the easier way to get over to the haze base, which is to jump over, or the hedge base actually. Jump up on this stick, run over here. You're going to run up over here, jump onto this stick, and then you drop down onto that leaf right there and run across that stick. There you go. Like I said, this is all very, very easy to fall off, so please do not forget your dandelion tuft, because I would hate for you guys to fall to your death. There's the hedge base. We'll talk more about that a little bit later on. I'm going to put down a bed and I'm going to get some rest to get it to be daytime here for you guys so I can show you guys. We're going to jump up these mushrooms right here, and we're going to take a little bit of a left. All right, and then up, when you go up here, there's going to be a branch that leads off to your right there. There's the observation tower that not a lot of people know about. You just take this branch off to the right and walk up here. Okay, quick jump, careful, don't fall off, you will fall to your doom. And then you just walk up here. Now the door will open for you automatically, which is really cool. The HDPE door will open and you jump into the observation deck. Okay, and you grab the final scab that I know about, the SCAB 2.11, and you guys have a beautiful, beautiful view for you ahead of your entire backyard that you have to explore and find things in, build many bases, take on many bugs, upgrade equipment, and follow the 10 tips that I've also linked in the description of this video for if you guys need some tips and tricks. But here we go. Here's the 4 that you get before. We're going to start with Miterider here, and we're going to start going down. So here's Miterider. Here is SCAB LCD, which is technically broken. Neomauve, Flying V, Aerobics, the Puncho, the Girthscape, which is okay, it's just brown, Chubbs Series, blue and green, Lasercorp, the SCAB 1.02, the Panfish, the Hot Dog Horror, which is actually a horror, the SCAB 3.09, so the Sewage, Gunmetal, Greystone, Cyberstrike, Hedgeberry, Supreme, And finally, your wonderful SCAB 2.11. It is beautiful. You guys have all the SCABs I know about. If you guys know about any other SCABs that are across this entire backyard, guys, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will make sure that you are mentioned, and I will make sure I heart your comment and pin your comment, so that way anybody else, if I happen to miss one, they will know who is the first one to mention it, and anybody who does mention it as well will be hearted if you guys happen to find any more. And I would love to know, because I have played well over 50 hours of this game since it's come out, to find all of these SCABs, and had such a great time building some of the craziest spaces, doing some of the craziest things, including climbing up into tree canopies where you're not supposed to get. So we're going to almost fall off there, and then we're going to hop up here very gingerly, and we're going to walk over here to talk about what the next video I'm going to be recording is for you guys, which is going to be how to get over to this hedge base and how to get into it, and the lore that is behind it, and all the different parts of the hedge base. So if you guys would like to see that, make sure you guys subscribe and turn all your guys' notifications on. But I'd like to take this time to thank all of you guys all so much, and I hope you guys like and subscribe to the video, and I will see all of you guys in the next one.